All right, so today we're going to talk about body types. We're going to talk about the general consensus of what consists of each body type. We'll talk about some tips and tricks with regard to diet and working out for each body type. And we'll go over like my general opinion on body types as a whole, as a topic. So the way it's usually broken down, and I'm sure you heard about this in the past, is you have three body types. You have the ectomorph, you have the endomorph, and then you have the mesomorph. So starting with the ectomorphs. So they're usually lean and long, and they have a difficult time putting on muscle.
Looks like I'm not having any mayonnaise.
These are like your hard gainers. These are usually your tall, not, you don't have to be tall, just kind of lanky, little muscle on their bones. And they have a hard time building up and gaining weight in general. They're the type of person that can eat anything all day long and not put on a pound, and they absolutely have no gut or anything that even looks or resembles a gut. Moving on, you have the endomorph. So the endomorph, they're usually bigger with higher body fat percentages, often pear-shaped, and they have a tendency to store body fat. So they're almost on the other end of the spectrum. They don't have that much muscle on them, but they have a higher percentage of body fat. And when they eat, it shows, and they put on fat pretty easily. So the complete opposite from your ectomorph. And then your mesomorphs is kind of like a rare breed. Muscular and well built. They have a high metabolism and responsive muscle cells.
And I can't stop saying bro.
So this is somebody with great genetics, great response to any type of physical activity, but also with no activity involved, they're still in pretty good shape. I only knew a couple of people like this growing up, and I was definitely very envious of their type of body because right out of the womb, it looks like they have the six-pack, they have the muscle definition, they have everything there, and then when they start to work out, everything just explodes. So it's a rare breed, but there's a lot out there. So now what does this mean for you? So if you're an ectomorph, if you are somebody that has a hard time putting on muscle, you're a little lean, very kind of like skinny-ish, I would recommend utilizing some of the formulas I talked about in other videos, getting your starting calorie range, and then definitely try to bulk up. Don't try to cut it all like this. If you see your six-pack a little bit, but you want to see a little bit more, let's try to put some weight on you. Add 500 to 600, maybe even 700 calories surplus to whatever your calories come out to maintain. Add 500-600 calories to that, and start tracking with a focus on protein, and a focus on fat, and a focus on carbs. Track your macronutrients, track your calories, but you're going to need to eat more than the other body types, or even if you wanted to use body types as an analogy for metabolisms, you're going to have to eat more than people with slower metabolisms in general. So track your progress week by week. If you're not gaining weight, increase calories, and you're going to focus more onto the diet aspects. You're going to make sure you're getting those calories in there. With regard to working out, usually it's more spread across different body types as opposed to diet, which is going to drastically vary. You still want to hit everything twice a week. You need to have your heavy compound movements with the focus on that. Those heavy lifts are going to benefit you more so than your higher rep, lower weight lifts. Now moving on to the endomorphs. When it comes to your diet, you're probably looking to either recomp or lose a little bit of weight. So use some of the formulas I talked about in the past. Get your starting caloric range. Get your starting macronutrient goals. Start tracking. And I would almost leave it, whatever your maintenance number comes out to for your calorie-wise, I would leave it there for the first couple of weeks. See how your body responds. If it doesn't, you might actually gain weight on what's supposed to be your maintenance caloric range. Then start decreasing it and decreasing it and decrease it to the point where you're losing about a pound a week. After the first couple of weeks, you're ironed out with all your drastic weight loss. Now you're going to kind of slow down, which is normal. And a pound a week to lose is pretty good. Now, with regard to the working out part, you're still going to try to hit each butt muscle group 2 times a week, focusing on the heavy for one time and the light day for another time. And on your light day, incorporate some type of HIIT intervals for the form of cardio to help speed up that fat loss. And you can do those HIIT type interval training for cardio 2 to 3 times a week right out of the gate, and then adjust and use that as a tool to help you with your fat loss as it starts to stall. Because it will, because fat loss isn't completely linear. You're going to have ups and downs. And as far as the mesomorphs, I mean, they have the easiest out of the 3. They could pretty much eat in a slight surplus, lift 2 times a week, like I was talking about, for each muscle group, and they just have the genetics that are going to respond well to pretty much anything they throw at their body. So my opinion on body types as a whole, so yes, they've been around for a while, and a lot of people can fit into these body types, but just because you aesthetically or visually appear to fit into a body type doesn't necessarily mean that your metabolism or your response to diet and workout is going to be the same as another mesomorph, as another ectomorph, as another endomorph. So I do ask that you still approach it from an individual standpoint and find what works for you and apply that to your day-to-day regiment. And don't get caught up in the cookie cutter approach that what I just said for each body type, because everyone's going to respond differently no matter how they look. So now that I have that out of the way, body types are definitely kind of fun to play with and to read about and see where you may lie. So again, just focus on the diet for your metabolism, the workout for your body type, and then take it from there. And if you have any questions about anything I just went over, because this is kind of a quick video, I didn't get into a lot of the granular aspects of each, so please comment, leave a question below. We'll most definitely address it. If you like this video, then please like the video, subscribe to our channel. If you want us to do a video on any other topic, let us know below as well. And as always, thank you for watching.